Hi everybody, this is Tom and I'm going to do a quick overview of the Eidetiq Android app. So let's launch it. So you see our nice little launch screen and we come into the app. Now you can see at the top we have three tabs representing the three main functions that you can do with inside the app. We see a lectures tab, a record tab, and a transfer tab. Let's start with our lectures. You can see we've already recorded lectures in 4 different classes. You can see we have a list of bio, chem, English, and physics. But what I really want to do is walk you through from inception to, watching a lecture. So let's start by adding a course. So today we're going to be learning about algebra. So we'll add the course. We'll come in here. We see that it's now in the course menu. But let's change the icon to something a little more fun. So you can see we have a bunch of preloaded icons, but how about we select this protractor right here. So now you see algebra is added to our courses and there's no lectures. So let's go in and try to record a lecture. So you can see we have a list of the courses here and we can spin through them, but we'll be learning about algebra today, so we're going to select that. You can come in here and change the lecture name. Pythagorean theorem today. Pythagorean theorem. And you can see we're ready to go now. So if I wanted to start the recording, all I have to do is press start recording. See a quick prompt to make sure that's what you want. Okay. And we're recording. So one of the things we really try to do for this app is allow you, the student, to be able to focus on the lecture that's going on without having to spend a lot of time on the app. So we kind of set it up so you can, put the phone down, you can turn it off, and you can pay attention to the lecture. Now, say your professor says something relevant or puts something on the board, you can real quickly pick up your phone, and you can, let's take a picture of the whiteboard. So we're going to come in here. We're going to launch the camera app. Let's zoom in a little. Yeah, here we go, and we're going to take a picture. We review it. We see that we have a crisp, clean image, so let's save it into the lecture. Now, what that does is that adds a bookmark into our audio. So later, when we're reviewing the lecture, watching it again, we have a nice little jumping point into the audio. So we can re-listen and focus on what the professor was saying by the pictures and tags we took. Now, say your professor says something very, very interesting, but you don't really want to launch a picture. Well, you can very quickly hit blank tag, and it does essentially the same thing as the picture in terms of putting a bookmark into the audio, but you don't have to open the camera resource, and it's quick. So we'll demo a couple other things. We'll come back. You can see the recording notification at the top because we haven't stopped the recording. We can pull it back. You see Eidetiq recording. So let's click here. Let's stop recording. Are you sure you want to stop? Yes. So now let's see what we just created. So we'll come into lectures. You can see algebra now has updated to one lecture. So we'll click on it. There's the lecture name we spelled out, Pythagorean theorem. That's today's date, September 28th. So let's click on this and see what's in there. You can see the picture that we took. We can even come in here, click on it, long click, zoom. We can scroll around. You can see the picture we took. But more importantly, I'm going to play the audio, and it should be, what I was saying at the time that I was recording. So we'll play that. I'll get quiet for a second, and I'll just let it go. Recording. So one of the things we really try to do for this app is allow you, the student, to be able to focus on the. Now you can see that if I click on the different pictures or tags, I jump to that spot in the audio. So you can see I just clicked on it, and I'm at 1:11 now. I can go back 44 seconds. And what happens is I get close, I can show a little drag on the picture. Now when that timestamp was taken, the audio file, the player should automatically switch, and there it goes. So you can see it's a nice little innovative way to capture your notes and have nice bookmarks in. So that's it for today's demo. Thanks, and we'll have more coming down the pipe.